Welcome to the channel Movies 360 Kill Count, where we count all the kills and deaths in a movie. I'm Root, and today we are looking at movie Two-Headed Shark Attack, released in 2012, directed by Christopher Ray and written by Edward and Perry Horton. Two-Headed Shark Attack is a shark comedy survival movie in which we see a ship carrying a party of students is attacked and sunk by a monstrous mutated shark with two heads. The survivors escape to a deserted atoll only to find their safe refuge is sinking beneath the waves. But just when the kids think they're safe, a tsunami sweeps them back into the deep to face the twin Jaws monster. Now let's see the kills and deaths of movie Two-Headed Shark Attack, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. The movie starts with introducing us to the future threat. A group of young people decide to have fun on the water, and suddenly a two-headed shark comes out of the water and swallows the two young women. The other group members decided to look around to see if they're still alive, but the two-headed shark chases them and destroys the boat and devours them one by one. Meanwhile, a semester at sea ship called the Sea King, led by Professor Franklin Babish and his wife Annie, hit a large shark that becomes lodged in the ship's propeller, which damages the ship's hull, causing the ship to take on water and making navigation impossible. The group notices a deserted atoll nearby, so Laura drives the Sea King closer before Professor Babish takes the students over to the atoll on a dinghy. Laura, the ship captain, goes to the water to repair the ship's damaged hull, but is quickly ripped apart by the two-headed shark. Meanwhile, Professor and the students explore the atoll. Assembling in an abandoned fishing village, they set out to search for scrap metal to repair the boat. But three students, Kirk, Hallie and Allison, decide to go skinny dipping, but their plan fails and they're attacked and eaten by the two-headed shark. We see two students, Jeff and Mike, take injured Professor Babish back to the Sea King on the dinghy, and Annie tends to her husband while Jeff and Mike head back to the atoll and discover Laura's severed hand in the water before being attacked by the two-headed shark. They attempt to swim back to the Sea King, but both are ultimately killed by that monster. Kate and Paul manages to fix the two boats they found, while Cole finds a gasoline tank to fuel them. Cole then jumps in one of the boats with Ryan. Jamie and Alex drives away, prompting Kate, Paul and Dana to follow in the other. The two boats race each other, unaware of Professor Babish and Annie's warnings of the two-headed shark. The two-headed shark attacks Cole's boat, causing Ryan to fall into the water where he is devoured, notifying the other students of the shark. Paul realizes the shark will continue to chase Cole's boat as it has a bigger engine. Cole also realizes this and jumps off the boat, leaving Jamie and Alex to be eaten. The group creates a plan. They hook up a generator to metal poles and place them in the water to distract the shark. Christian starts the generator with a kick and the trap is functional. But this trap makes two-headed shark aggressive and rushes towards the source. He quickly bites the generator that has fallen into the water and knocking Han and Tequila into the water where they're eaten by two-headed shark. Kate fixes the Sea King only for Cole to drive away without her, forcing her to swim back to the atoll. The two-headed shark chases and attacks the Sea King and damages the hull more than the ship really starts to take on water. So Cole panics, but despite that he finds an inflatable boat and he manages to climb on it, but suddenly his phone starts to play, which obviously attracts the shark, resulting in Cole being devoured. As the group panic, another earthquake hits and the atoll begins to rapidly sink, causing the group to realize that the earthquakes are actually the atoll collapsing in on itself from the underground. Christian and Dana become separated from the group and they think that they are safe, but they are not. Professor Babish and Anne also get separated from the group, and after running into a dead end due to a tsunami suddenly approaching the atoll, they share one final kiss as the shark eats them. The rest of the group end up in the water as the small tsunami strikes the island. The remaining students swim into the half-sunk village chapel to hide, but the shark breaks in. Lindsay uses a gun to shoot it, but it quickly eats her. Ethan uses the giant wooden cross in the chapel to try attacking it, which also fails as it eats Lisa and Michelle. Paul, Kate, and Christian climb out of the window and escape while Ethan distracts the shark, only to get caught and eaten as well. The final three discover a gasoline tank and lure the shark towards it, but they fail to ignite it. Kate attempts to stab the shark and is nearly eaten, but Kirsten sacrifices herself instead to blow up the shark. However, only one of the shark's heads get blown off. Kate and Paul find one of the boats and turn it on as a decoy, taking shelter on part of the remaining atoll still above water. The shark attacks the unmanned boat, biting the motor. It explodes, finally killing the shark. A helicopter arrives, summoned by the distress signal sent out from the sunken Sea King, saving Kate and Paul.